Hello, besties. If you are seeing this before or during November 2025, this is your monthly reading for the collective. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If you would want more details about your specific situation, the link is in my description or my bio, depending on where you're viewing this on TikTok or YouTube. And book a private reading with me through my Shopify. I'll never reach out first. Don't get scammed. And make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. But the overall themes of November 2025 are introspection and revision. With Mercury and Jupiter retrograding, this month favors review, reflection, and internal work rather than major outward launches. And then there's a couple more. Depth, transformation, and value. Venus is in Scorpio, full moon in Taurus represent. So periods and situations that may have happened in April and May during Taurus season are coming to the surface. What do you need to reevaluate and release? And a new moon in Scorpio, examining what we truly value, what we're ready to let go of, and how we're ready to transform. Emotional foundations and belief systems are being challenged. Cancer, Jupiter retrograde, and Sagittarius, Mercury retrograde ask us to revisit how we believe, where we feel at home, and where emotional roots are stable and unstable. And then grounding versus flight. So fight or flight mode, besties. You're going to be triggered with that if you're a runner. If you also are fight 24/7 like your girl. The Taurus full moon reminds us to ground. Sagittarius themes push for meaning and expansion. Scorpio themes push for depth. The interplay suggests feel deep, believe true, and then act. So the other things, just a little more detail. What we have coming is there will be a full moon in Taurus on November 5th. And this is all about stability, material security, grounding your morals and values, releasing what no longer serves your self-worth and, your stability emotionally, materially, and spiritually. So your money fears, your self-worth issues, your unhealthy comfort habits. I know I need to clean my apartment. Coming for me. And then working with grounding practices. Then we have November 6th, so right the day after, there is Venus moving into Scorpio. This invites deeper emotional ties, intensity in relationships, and transforms what we value and love, but also our inner values, our morals and ideals. And Scorpio energy encourages us to dive deep beneath the surface, do that shadow work, and come out renewed. So any fear of intimacy, trust, power dynamics are being dissolved. And then Mercury retrograde begins in Sagittarius on November 9th. We're already kind of in the pre-shadow period right now. It's time to revisit, review, and rethink your beliefs, your higher truth, travel, and philosophy. What are you taking for granted? Revisit old projects, beliefs, or travel plans. Oh, I got two more. Sorry. Shout out to ChatGPT, but you kind of need to know the astrology. Then we have Jupiter retrograding in Cancer, November 11th. So then it's a time to expand and turn those lessons inward. So your childhood, your family, your emotional roots. Where have you expanded too quickly in your life without building that stability and that foundation? And practice your inner growth so you can see, taking aligned action, how things manifest for you. And it's a time to plant seeds and change for secrets to be revealed as well. And then the new moon in Scorpio, November 20th, it's all about transformation, emotional rebirth, and setting intentions, healing, and revisioning the old you and letting that person go. But before we jump into it, let's go to my Jet Lags, No Red Flags playlist. What is the theme, the song for the season? See both sides like Chanel. We got Chanel by Frank Ocean. So Ocean could be significant. Your name could be Frank. You could be dealing with a Frank. Shout out to the Franks. But a pretty guy like a girl, and he got fight stories to tell. Did I not tell you the lovely fight or flight mode? And 1212 could be significant in here, but rolling when you ride deep, rolling when you ride, yeah. So with a cup and a cup, that's giving like Ace of Cups. It's really you on my mind. Both sides of the 12. See, both sides like Chanel. Blazing the dash, counting the money at home. We'll stay tuned. But let's start in with the tarot reading. We're going to give it a shuffle. And, oh, actually, let's pull an oracle. Let's get one card. What is the overall energy of November 2025 for the collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. One card, please, and thank you. Message came out. So someone wants to communicate, make amends. You decide if you want to initiate this conversation or not. So I don't chase, I attract, besties. And we have February flipped up at the top. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces. Valentine's Day could be significant. Cupid could be significant. But the 2-2 portal talks about bringing balance and alignment. We just got out of Libra season. So a little late than never, maybe. Or is it too late? That's the real question. But let's start with card 1. So what is your energy, the goal, the theme of this November? Knight of Pentacles, building a routine, persevering, and knowing that you're going to have unexpected financial increase. Maybe this is a bonus, a promotion, something along those lines where you're going to have multiple sources of income, or you're following that passion. Maybe you put that on the back burner, or the side hustle is really going to take off because you have been patient and you've been working hard towards your goals. So it's like you're taking that aligned action, you're walking the walk, talking the talk, and you're going to be able to persevere to reach your goal. And that's really exciting. But this is probably going to come in, which makes sense. Capricorn season really kicks off in December, January, but I do believe you're going to see some of those, the fruits of your labor right now. It's not the King of Pentacles, right? But the Knight of Pentacles. It's a start. It's a little bit to encourage you. If you keep taking this aligned action, great things are going to happen for you. So build those routines, those healthy habits currently right now. Let's see about your love life in November 2025. You have the 2 of Cups. This is a soul tie connection, and it's an equal give and take. Could be with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But there's a lot of love and compassion and connection in this connection. It's not just physical. If the devil came out, okay, yes, it's going to be just lust. Maybe you're at a distance from this person, or really that could be a physical distance or an emotional distance. But that's only making this person more attracted to you. Because if you don't fill up your own cup, you cannot go ahead and pour into other people. As you've done this, bestie, this is making you way more attractive to this person. I think that they thought you would chase them like everyone else. And the silence, the distance has made them think and realize how rare and special you truly were. And now it's like, shit, I was avoiding this, avoiding my feelings. And I really pushed potentially the collective away for good. And I might have to watch them move on, but I'm going to try to give them my cup of love in hopes that they feel the same way. Obviously, if they're not toxic, if they are, kick them to the curb. You deserve more. But your finances and your career out here. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. You haven't been trusting your own intuition when it comes to your career, your finances, your goals. Once again, it's that theme when the Page of Cups, how I said you have to fill up your own cup before you're able to give to others. I think this comes true with the fish popping out of it, right? And the grass is greener where you water it. So you need to be taking care of yourself. You need to be kind to yourself and really being intentional with Mercury retrograde happening, technology issues, giving yourself grace, miscommunication, that might come up. But when you trust your intuition and you lead by example, things are going to fall into place. Once again, I think this ties into the overall energy of getting those routines, really building that foundation for success, because it says someone who doesn't plan for tomorrow. So start planning for tomorrow. You got to break these bad habits. Okay, your obstacle or challenge, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Once again, that message, someone's coming clean, confessing their feelings. There's been some sort of disillusion, lie, manipulation, and they want to turn over this new leaf. Their conscience is kicking in. It's now or never. I either make a move and I tell them how I feel, or else I'm going to lose this opportunity, because swords are mental clarity and communication in the tarot. I would expect that to happen with the message as well. Your lesson needing learned, Four of Pentacles. So you can't hold on to people so tightly and try to control situations that no longer serve you or the outcome, right? You have to be okay in your own energy. And financial security comes when you're able to save, to budget, to focus in on laying that foundation, which is a major theme with the planetary alignments in the month of November. I would avoid making a big purchase. I would start saving and really being wise this month until the holiday, so you are able to prepare for something big. And I think that's where you've been held back a little bit in the past. This could be in December, something around the holidays, Christmas that you need to pay for, and you'd better start saving now and working hard. So put in the work, besties. Okay, your future. The Judgment in the reverse out here. Let me see. Split the deck. Clarify the Judgment. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. You need to learn a karmic lesson. I think this is around your stability and your security, your mindset of breaking through this foundation of knowing you deserve this wealth. You deserve this abundance. It's your birthright. Did I not say you might travel in December? But what you value and appreciate is really going to lay the foundation. Pentacles is the slowest moving energy. So chase after that side hustle, that extra source of income. Yeah, you're going to be able to possibly get a home, but you can't doubt yourself, especially if it is online. People are going to talk no matter what, but you need to be self-aware and continue to grow and heal. Let's get some more clarification with the oracles. Did I not tell you with the message in February, you might be dealing with a Pisces and that they feel like this is a soul tie? This is your confirmation that a Pisces feels something very deep with you. That could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be. Taking off the mask, admitting how they feel. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Everything's working out for you, even if it doesn't seem like it, because you're a lucky bitch. You're a lucky king. So your wish is being granted. Maybe you wanted to manifest this and you finally got fed up. And you were like, if they wanted to, they could. Or if they wanted to, they would. And you started to align within yourself. And now they feel a sense of you were meant to come into their life for a reason. You've pushed them to evolve and transform. April flipped over. So You could be an Aries Taurus, but that talks about being on the right path, 444. And now I think you're seeing this for what it truly is. Yeah, they listen to bad people around them. August could be significant, but August has the 8-8 portal, which talks about everything falling into place that's meant to be. This is your reward for your hard work. They could be using drugs, alcohol, codependency, sex, things like that to try to avoid this healing originally, to not take action to change for the better. And once again, you could work with this person. You don't have to. But people were all up in their business and keeping them stuck. So have they changed for the better? Twin flame, told you, it's something deeper. You could be at a distance from this person. I think they could have struggled with their ego out here, being overly, 666 and then 333. That they needed to release bad habits, people, places, and things. They needed to go through this ego death before they could come into alignment, health, wealth, love, gratitude. But they know as soon as they take this mask off, they could be breaking up with a Gemini. They don't have to be. But I think they realized that that person was a snake, that they fell out of love with them. Maybe this person broke their heart in the past, and that's why they swore off love. But they saw a different side to them. We are getting close to the end of the year, and then we move into a 1 year from the year 9. But basically with that, it is right now we are in year 9, which is the year of the snake. So illusions, transformation, growth, shedding of your skin is really prominent this November. Cancer, clarify Cancer. Because I'm telling you, something came up with Taurus season. Maybe they put you in competition in this fucktangular, or they just didn't want to settle down. Yeah, karmic, glow up. What's below glow up? Badass bitch. Got them reminiscing. Yeah, maybe they chose a karmic over you, or that mindset, those habits, maybe potentially work, career. But that person taught him a lesson. The grass was not greener where they went. The grass is greener where you water it. And now they're reminiscing about you and your connection, and that they made the wrong choice. You are the one that got away. And they see you having this glow up, this positive transformation, and you're bettering yourself. And they know they better come in by the end of the year. They're running out of time. Maybe they're planning to come see you, but it's kind of hard. There's some sort of blockage or restriction, or they know that you're going to be suspicious. But trust your intuition if you can let this person back into your life. But I think for some of you, you've learned this self-love, and you're not going to settle for this breadcrumby energy. Yeah, you are the prize. Yeah, achievement. What's happening for the collective in November? What do we need to know? Any final messages? Yeah, pathways being opened for you. People are going to be jealous and envious of your pathways, your opportunity, your connection out here. But they're just hating from the side of the club that they can't get into. They're Jezebel. They try to manipulate the situation to cause confusion, have toxicity with your person. And I think all these mind games made them realize that they're enamored with you. What this connection was real. That you are who you say you are. You are the divine feminine. You are stepping into your power. And you walking away almost unbothered, filling up your own cup first, being like, show up correct, or, hey, I'm not settling for this. This is what's making Spirit, Sky Daddy, Source, whoever you believe in, bring in karma to make this person realize that you are the love of their life, right? And they want to offer you this cup of love, like the Two of Cups. And we have opposition. Clarify. Manifestation. Mature woman and trusted. This could be a mother figure for some of you, but I think this is someone who they thought that they were going to grow old with. that they were going to have this family life with someone that they trusted, who they saw this future that they wanted to manifest with. They aren't who they say they are, because this person wanted to keep them stuck, trapped, not always stuck on them. It's just mind game after mind game, toxicity after toxicity. They could have also used your person for money, but your person's going through this transformation. RIP to the old them. And with this transition, roses could be significant. They're leaving that karmic, that entity attachment behind. They're focusing on their career. Something with finances might tie you together, but they want this abundance, health, wealth, love, gratitude, everything and more. The white picket fence, the house, the dogs, the kids, the cats with you. Let's see, what are their intentions with you? What are the intentions with the collective? They're coming correct. High honor. Whew. Yeah, they were confused. There was some sort of illusion. Meanwhile, you're just focusing on your finances. Finances could tie you guys together. Maybe you work together, but you have unexpected money coming in. And that was because of the endings. You're showing up as the rich girl. You're being rewarded accordingly for not entertaining the bullshit, the drama, focusing in on yourself. Even when this person tried to steal your person out from underneath you, you still came correct. You had faith that you were protected, that you were authentically who you said you were. You were the sweetheart energy. And you put in the time, energy, and effort into this. Now, this nice guy wants to do the same for you. Twin flame and actual money, I'm telling you. Expectations and bliss. They know that they can be happy with you, that they could have children with you, but they have to change. That's what's been holding them back. But you sent them through this awakening, and now they're cutting off the karmic, because when you think distance is going to make the heart grow fonder, why are you still like preoccupying their mind? Specifically you, collective. And the karmic feminine is a bitter bitch, but she was abusive mentally and emotionally, and your person's healing from that as well. So I think that's what's also taking them a little bit of time out here. Where do they see this going in the future? And then we'll wrap up your November. I say that at 22222 on the timer. So where do they see the future going? They got a tarot reading done, and I'm telling you, they knew that that person was manipulating them, flying monkeys out here. Where do they see this connection going with you? That, yeah, they know that they broke your heart. Once again, you guys could work together, but you're their obsession. And after their life fell apart, this destruction, they want to come ahead and give you this gift because they know that they did not treat you correctly out here. And they want to give you this offer to show you that they changed. They're under the spell. They think you put a love spell on them, bestie. You deserve the world. Commitment is coming your way. Book a private reading with me, link in bio, if you want some more in-depth answers about your specific situation. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye, besties.